Can you believe that we are only 13 days away from a new round of the Wordy Writer Challenge? Hi, it's Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos documenting my life as a romance writer. And today we're going to be talking about the next round of the Wordy Writer Challenge and a new fun way to track your words using TrackBear. So what exactly is the Wordy Writer Challenge? Well, it's a writing challenge that my friend Katrina and I created as an extension for those who wanted more nano-like events more often throughout the year. We started off as wanting to do 1 month-long writing challenge every quarter, but after last year's horrific debacle of Nano and this year's continuation of its drama, which if you are interested, there is a document out there that shows everything that Nano has done over the past year. But after all of that, Katrina and I no longer wanted to be associated with it, so we worked around our months, and we now have 7 month-long writing challenges for you to participate throughout the entire year. So during those month-long challenges, some of them we have like a set word count goal that we are officially striving for, and others are more like the camp-like nano events where you get to choose your own writing goal. I also provide writing and productivity live streams more often during the challenge months of February, April, May, July, August, November, and December. The schedule and all of the links are down below in the description for your convenience. So our next round starts in November. It starts in 13 days, and officially we will be trying to write 40,000 words in the month of November. Now, if you know that you can't hit 40,000 words in 1 month, or you want to do more than 40,000 words in a month, go ahead, go be a rebel. I've made spreadsheets to where you can change your word count goal to whatever you'd like and whatever fits your availability. I also recently started tracking my own word counts using TrackBear, which is a free word tracking app or website similar to Pacemaker and similar to the NaNoWriMo word count trackers, kind of combined. One of my favorite things about this one, besides the fact that it's free, is that you can create a leaderboard, which is essentially a homepage for a common goal. So I have created a leaderboard page for the Wordy Writer Challenge in November, and every word that you track will show up in the graph along with everyone else who is participating in the challenge. So it's like a really fun way to see who else is working towards the goal and see how everyone is doing. Kind of like if you remember when Nano used to like show like how your buddies were doing. It's essentially like that, just located on one page. So that brings me to the next part of this video, where I'm going to do a screen share of my desktop and show you how TrackBear works and what it looks like. So why don't we go ahead and switch to the desktop and see how TrackBear works. Okay, let's try this again. I did just do this, but it didn't record my voice for some reason. So let's try it again. We are going to go ahead and look at TrackBear. Over here on the side, it shows you the different headings. So there's the dashboard, which gives you an overall activity, what your current streaks are, the projects that you are working on, and then if you go to projects, these are the projects that you have started. So this testing one is one that I put together for this video, and seeing if I could change the side that I'm on, but I can't do it once the video is being recorded. That's fine. So if you go to edit project, so like if you already have a project set up, you hit the configure project, and this shows up to where you can edit the title, give it a description, what phase it's in, so drafting, revising, on hold, finished, abandoned, and then the starting word balance that I gave it was that we started at 4,000 words. And obviously you can also start it at 0, or you can do pages, chapters, scenes, lines, and time. And then I'm just going to hit edit there for right now. So I did already add some progress, and when you're in the actual project itself, when you hit enter progress over here on the bottom right corner, it automatically puts today's date and what project you are in. If you do this on any other, like if you're in the goal and you hit enter progress, you have to select which project it's for. So I like to actually add the progress while I'm inside the actual project itself. So let's go ahead and say that I wrote another 410 words today, and there are tags that you can enter, but I haven't dived too much into that, so I'm not sure what that's all about. And then you can like leave a note for yourself if you want to, like was a really great session. Hit submit, and then it shows up here. And so today's date, how many words I did, what my total words for this project is so far, and then what my note was. And then obviously you can edit or delete those as it is. And I'm actually going to show you about my Veiled Secrets. So Veiled Secrets is my Kindle Vella project, and the episodes that I've been posting on Kindle Vella. As you can see here, I've added just over 13,000 words total, and some days were better than none, and the all these light gray boxes are days that I did not do any writing. These very light purpley shades are days that I did very little words, and the darker it gets is the more words that day. And then for goals, this is where you can set a goal for a project. So when you're inputting all of these words, there's no word count that it's striving for unless you make a goal for it. So for Veiled Secrets, I want to try and reach 150,000 words by the end of June. And so it tells me how many words we are into the goal, how many days until the deadline, how many words I've logged, how many more words I need, how many words I need a day to reach the goal, how many words on average it is per day, not just writing day, just per day itself. And if I continued on the current pace, how many days it would take for me to hit that goal. So I really like this. And then it also shows the bar graph, which of course my face is blocking part of it. So that's great. But what I was talking about in the Wordy Writer Challenge video is these leaderboards. So this leaderboard is basically, we already have some participants participating in the Wordy Writer Challenge for November. But what it shows is a graph. So here's basically the same participants joining in on the 100K Q4 challenge. And that's just to write 100,000 words in Q4. And it shows what the par is. So essentially for today, we should be at a total of 19,566 words to stay on par to hit 100,000 words by the end of the quarter. And then it shows you who is at the top of the leaderboard, and it just shows you all the different participants. And of course my face is blocking it, but it shows the participant name here, what their percentage is. This is Alex, this is me, and this is Devin. And it shows the total words, and then how many words they are against par, and then when they updated last. So this, I think, is just like a really fun way to do a challenge. So this is giving me what like Nano used to have with like the buddies, where you can see if all of your buddies have met their goal for the day or for the challenge. And I think this is just a fun way to stay accountable and to have that community aspect. And basically when you join, so let's say testing, blah, 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 blah. Start date, we'll start it today. And of course here we go. We'll just make that smaller. And submit. So when you go into it and you join the leaderboard, it'll ask you which projects you want to include. So if you're working on a specific project for that challenge, you would go ahead and click a specific one. Otherwise, you can leave it as all projects and it'll show up as soon as you, so I have already logged 1,480 testing words today, so it's already shown up for this leaderboard. So I think it's just like a really fun way to be able to continue on with like the community aspect. And it's all free. Like that's one of the main things I love about this, is that this is a free resource. So if you are interested in TrackBear, it is trackbear.app is where you can go to it. And I will have a link for it down in the description below, as well as the join code for the Wordy Writer Challenge. I will also include the join code for the 100K Q4 if you are interested in that. But let's get back to the video. Okay, so I just did a screen share of my desktop and went through what TrackBear looks like for you guys. It's a little sloppy. It was my very first time doing a screen share like that, so let me know if you guys liked that. I can totally do more things like that in the future if you are interested in it. But that's basically how TrackBear works, and like I said, I will leave a code for the leaderboard down below if you want to officially sign up basically for the Wordy Writer Challenge and track your words with us through there. Otherwise, the spreadsheet is down below, as well as the rest of the information, and we hope that you consider joining our challenge for November. So let me know in the comments whether or not you will be joining in on the fun that is the Wordy Writer Challenge this upcoming November. And as always, if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this kind of content and it allows others to find this video easier. And if you're not a subscriber and you'd like to be, please smash that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it and love you forever for it. But until next time, happy writing.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story.